2 words. That's all it took to break the internet. My toys, Cristiano Ronaldo captioned a simple Instagram post. And suddenly, the world was staring into a garage so insane, so ridiculously expensive, that even the ultra-rich quietly envy it. But here's the secret nobody knows. Ronaldo himself has lost count of how many cars he owns. I swear for my kids, he admitted. And when you're talking about a collection worth up to 200 million, with cars so rare that only 10 exist on the entire planet. Losing count isn't just a flex. It's a confession. This is the inside story of how a boy from Madeira built the most insane car collection in football history, and why he'll probably never drive most of them. It was just another Tuesday. Then Cristiano Ronaldo decided to open his garage doors. The Portuguese superstar, fresh off a long summer break following Portugal's World Cup elimination, did something he rarely does. He gave fans an unfiltered look into his private collection. 3 photographs. A simple caption, "My toys." Within hours, the post racked up millions of likes. Fans, automotive enthusiasts, and even fellow celebrities were left speechless. What Ronaldo had casually revealed wasn't just a garage. It was a museum of automotive engineering worth tens of millions of dollars. In a previous interview with Piers Morgan, the 41-year-old admitted something that most collectors would never confess. If I had to bet, I'd say 40 or 41. I don't know. I swear for my kids. And what a collection it is. Bugatti, Ferrari, McLaren, Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Mercedes. The brands alone read like a who's who of automotive excellence. But Ronaldo doesn't just own cars. He owns the rarest, most exclusive, most ridiculously expensive examples of each brand. "I love Bugatti cars," Ronaldo once said. "They are completely different cars." Yeah, no kidding. He owns multiple. Let's take a walk through Ronaldo's garage. But bring a calculator. And maybe a change of underwear. The Bugatti Trinity. At the heart of Ronaldo's collection sits the holy trinity of Bugatti. 3 cars that together are worth more than most people's entire neighborhoods. First, the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse. Ronaldo's first Bugatti, purchased in 2016 after Portugal's Euro victory. The Vitesse was once the fastest convertible in the world, hitting 408 km/h, worth around 2.5 million. Then the Bugatti Chiron, the hypercar that replaced the Veyron, 1,500 horsepower, 3 million. A beast that Ronaldo has been spotted driving around on multiple occasions. Only 10 were ever built. Every single one was sold before it even left the factory. Ronaldo made the list, and Bugatti doesn't just let anyone buy one. They choose their buyers based on relationship history, public profile, and brand alignment. How much did it cost? Around 9.9 million. How much is it worth now? Estimates suggest it's already climbed to between 12.5 million and 15 million. That's not a car. That's a museum piece on wheels. But wait, there's more. Ronaldo reportedly also added the Bugatti Tourbillon, the hybrid successor to the Chiron, priced at £3.2 million. And according to some reports, he's still not done. One automotive site noted that Ronaldo now owns a private timeline of Bugatti's entire modern hypercar bloodline, from the Veyron era through to the present day. There are dedicated collectors who have spent decades trying to build that exact sequence and still can't match it. Ronaldo's Ferrari stable is not made up of the models you see at a dealership. Oh no, that would be too ordinary. Instead, the Portuguese superstar has curated a collection of Ferrari's most exclusive, most limited, most expensive models. Only 599 exist worldwide. A V12, powered homage to Ferrari's endurance racing cars of the 1960s. 840 horsepower, 0-100 km/h in 2.85 seconds. Top speed over 340 km/h, worth around 2 million. A single-seater speedster, no roof, no windshield. Just pure, unfiltered speed. 810 horsepower, part of Ferrari's Icona series, which is offered only to a curated list of the brand's most long-standing, highest-spending clients. Worth around 2.6 million at auction. Ferrari's first 4-door, 4-seat car, and it still packs a naturally aspirated V12 because Ferrari doesn't do things quietly. Another rare beast that Ronaldo proudly displays in his collection. For Ronaldo to own both the Monza and the Daytona tells you exactly how Ferrari classifies him as a customer. These are not cars you find by browsing. They find you. He's not just a buyer. He's a VIP, a brand ambassador, a name that Ferrari wants attached to their most exclusive creations. Here's the thing about Ronaldo's collection. The ordinary cars in his garage would be the centerpiece of anyone else's collection. The McLaren Speedtail, a futuristic hybrid hypercar with a three-seat configuration. Driver sits in the center. Only 106 were ever made. Top speed of 403 km/h worth up to $2.4 million. The Mercedes-AMG 1, a Formula One-inspired hypercar limited to just 275 examples worldwide, worth over $2.5 million. The Lamborghini Aventador LP 704, a classic V12 Lamborghini that Ronaldo has been spotted driving for years, worth around £270,000. The Rolls-Royce fleet. Multiple Rolls-Royce models sit somewhere in the collection, including a Dawn gifted by Georgina Rodriguez, a Cullinan SUV, and a Phantom drophead coupe. In May 2026, Ronaldo added a personalized Mercedes-AMG G63 Cabriolet to his collection, worth $1.32 million. Only 20 were manufactured worldwide. It features a yellow and blue paint job, the colors of his current club, Al Nassr, and plates with his initials and the iconic CR7. That's right, he bought a $1.32 million car specifically painted in his club's colors. The full list also includes a Bentley Continental GT, a Bentley Flying Spur, a Porsche 911 Turbo S, and multiple other Mercedes models. In total, estimates of the collection's worth range from $23 million to as high as $200 million, depending on which valuation you trust. Here's the part of the story that most people miss. "I don't go shopping," Ronaldo told Piers Morgan. "If I go anywhere, I could buy whatever I want, but I don't need that anymore." Okay, let's say 3 days ago I bought a car, but it's for collection. It's like you buy a frame. I'm not going to drive that car. It's like an investment. Ronaldo doesn't buy cars to drive them. He buys them as assets, physical assets that appreciate in value over time. The Centodieci, for example, was bought for around $9.9 million. Today, some estimates value it at $15 million. That's a 50 return on investment. In a car that he'll probably never drive. Why buy a car? It's for the collection. "I won't drive it," Ronaldo explained. "For me, the cars are more like works of art or investment. And that's the secret to understanding Ronaldo's garage. This isn't just a rich man showing off. This is a man who understands value, who knows that exclusivity equals appreciation, who has built a collection that will continue to grow in worth long after he's stopped scoring goals. The Centodieci, the Daytona SP3, the Monza, these aren't just cars. They're assets, investments, mechanical masterpieces that will hold or increase their value for decades. And with a net worth estimated at $1.4 billion, Ronaldo can afford to treat multi-million-dollar cars like artwork. But here's what makes this story truly personal. Cristiano Ronaldo grew up poor in Madeira, a boy from humble beginnings who had to fight for everything he achieved. Today, he stands in a garage worth more than most countries' GDP, surrounded by cars that most people will only ever see in screensavers. And he's earned every single one of them. "I've worked hard for everything in my life," Ronaldo once said. "When I was a kid, I didn't have the money to buy these things. Now that I do, I enjoy them. I earned the right." And enjoy them he does. While Ronaldo admits he doesn't drive most of his collection, the cars still mean something to him. They're not just metal and leather. They're symbols of a journey, reminders of how far he's come. The Veyron, purchased in 2016 after Portugal's Euro win, commemorates that moment. The Centodieci, one of only 10 in the world, represents the absolute pinnacle of automotive engineering, just as Ronaldo represents the absolute pinnacle of football. "I love Bugatti cars," he said. "They are completely different cars.